Good grief.
Hello everyone, Aaron here, and so this pandemic thing happened to me too. I'm sure that many of us over the last year found ourselves in a situation with COVID. COVID hit and halted all of our normal ways of life and the things we normally did. Some of us had to begin to work remote, mandatory mask wearing, gyms closed, schools closed, travel ceased. We had the great 2020 toilet paper shortage, and unfortunately jobs were lost. It was a pretty strange time in our history, and one that affected all life on the planet. Every facet of our lives changed. One of my biggest impacts was a reduction in my activity level, obviously. So prior to the sequestration, I went to work, I went to the gym, I enjoyed the outdoors, I had plenty of movement, and it was great for my body. But when the pandemic hit, however, all that changed. And with less activity, obviously, the normal everyday stuff I did halted and resulted in some changes that, resulted in some body composition changing. It happened to me too. I'm a health and a life coach, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a former competitive bodybuilder. So you would think that stuff like that doesn't happen to folks like us, but it sure did. And of course, I incorporated some things during the pandemic, just like some of you did, and a lot of people did, to incorporate some movement. I had a few tools in the house. I did some of that stuff, but I only did it occasionally, and I paid the price. In the end, I gained some pounds, and I had a few eye-opening moments that happened to me. I did a short video tutorial a while back, and during the editing process and reviewing some of that stuff, I saw myself, and that was like, whoa, I have gained a little bit too much weight. And then I hopped on the scale, and I normally don't hop on the scale at all, and I hopped on the scale and I got another eye-opening moment. So I paid the price. I neglected my self-care, and I paid the price. But everything has a cost, right? So I'm normally a self-motivated person. I'll set a goal, I'll put the necessary things in place to achieve that goal, and reach that goal and sometimes exceed that goal. So I thought, I'm a health coach, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a former competitive bodybuilder. Why not share a process, a transformation process with everybody? And that way you can see what I do, as well as some of the tools and techniques I walk some of my paying clients through. And I'll do that in the way of a short video series that I'll do. So I'm going to coach myself along my own journey. And for the next 90 days or 12 weeks, I'm going to share short weekly videos of my progress, what I'm doing for self-care, meals, exercise, and some supplementation. A lot of things I work with my clients on. So you'll see the raw footage, the raw work, and how it looks in real life from a real coach, and what the transformation process will look like. I'll be sharing tips and techniques and what worked and what didn't. I'm a coach, and a misconception is that coaches and trainers and personal trainers and former bodybuilders, they've got it all together. They know what to do, they're going to stay in shape, and their life is just going to be this grand adventure. Well, we're human. We do not have it all together all of the time. So I am just like everybody else. When we stop doing what we should do, things happen. And my goal in this video series and this journey is to just encourage you along the way, along with encouraging myself, so you can reach your goals. And the hope is that you can take something away out of this journey that will be useful for you as you watch me go through mine. One last thing before we jump into the series, I recognize that your time is valuable, and I don't take that for granted. There are so many available media options out there for you to see content just like this. There's YouTube, there's the TV, and there's video series out there. But I just want to recognize and thank you for stopping by and taking a quick look at this. But if you like this video and you're interested in watching me along the journey, hit that like button and also hit that little bell icon to subscribe so you can watch or do the same things that I'm doing or something similar. That way you'll get notified, and it helps me know that the content that I'm sharing is worthwhile for someone. So now let us get started on the journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video.